Ba-da. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. So apparently Provo's down. Go figure. Server has been down. So there's actually, server's been down for the last hour-ish. People failed to put horses away properly. It's 7 o'clock. I don't know if Tempest is going to take a ship out or not. I'm still missing equipment from the pirates. So I gotta run to the warehouse after this. Oh, it's missing something. Missing something. Oh, whatever. Alright. The fuck was that? Oh, hey, look, the symbols for my abilities actually finally showed up. No idea who that is. Really, we have no pink and orange. Fucking blast me. Yeah. Pink and yellow. That's it. So I need orange and blue. Wait, how do we not have any orange and blue either? Okay, there we go. Flapjacks, pudding. Okay.
My role as a junior instructor at the instructor school.
So while we were gone, of course, we knew Martin died. Harlow soft permid, and that he went back. He not went back to London, but he fell off the docks and disappeared. McSmall went back to London, so now it's just that I'm aware of. Man, Logerson, the Commodore, myself, and Lamont. Carbine. Not all garbage, but I do need a new one. Carbine, a new sword. And I need a new pistol. Let me put one back that was damaged.
What? 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 Eh. Okay, because I'm fat, give me. Are you using the cheese heat? What?
Terrible lighting in here. If light is on, pay is open. Okay. Any other spots I need to set through, check what's going on?
Be right, especially since it's me and you.
That's why I never.
Was there supposed to be war games today or something? I'm gonna avoid trader now. I don't need to go down there. Oh, son of a bitch, you're joking. While I was pissing around there, red seal came in. Is it red seals or is it an Indian? Two red seals. Fucking birds scared the shit out of me. Alright, shall we make the rest of the way? Wait.
Weathers, how's it going?
Yes. I don't know. Just woke up.
Oh, okay. I'm heading over to trade to see if Secretary Crampton's awake. Strong Arm just showed up for their trade control.
Oh, okay. You need me or do you want me to just go back?
I mean, if you want to come with me, that's fine. We're just seeing if Secretary Crampton's actually awake just yet.
Alright.
I'll meet you at trade.
Yeah, see, he gets it. Go through parade. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Fucking birds. So many goddamn birds. Ah.
So we'll see.
I was hoping you were awake, Secretary. I sent them over here.
Oh, yes. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Yep, they were
Alright,
waiting on
so
the other side of the
should we,
shimmer for the storm to pass.
Yep.
We go to the bells then?
Alright.
Yeah, you go.
I remember when. I remember when. Hey, cadet. It's been a second. Scoot over, Lance mate. Lance mate. Scoot down.
Fantastic day. Mutinous giant.
Wow, there's a lot of people online right now.
Alright.
I got it, Mr. Calder. You wanna go stand with the director?
Thank you. I don't like being up.
Alright, let's see if everyone can hear me with this.
I can hear you, sir.
Should we salute if we can hear you?
Aye.
Alright, let's try something else then. Hi. For those that cannot hear me and are using, provolone cheese for their, listening device, please switch to vanilla ice cream.
Sir, with all due respect, if they can't hear you, how will they be able to know
Please
that
don't
they'll have
poke
to
holes in my
switch?
lovely logic.
Alright, okay,
Got
well,
called.
I mean, I could use sign language, if that's something we want to try.
There's also a giant board for the native language.
There's also a giant, yeah.
Yeah, vanilla ice cream.
To be fair, so most of us already switched back to the native language.
Fantastic. Alright, at ease everyone. So we have two things that are gonna try and hit. What the hell is going on with our board numbers? Never mind. We have two things that are gonna try and happen at the moment. First and foremost, we have the trade voyage that is scheduled to go out as of an hour and a half ago. We will be leaving with a privateer group. We will either occupy a sloop with them, or we will be on one of their ships. Whatever the case is, if you have 3 to 4 to potentially 6 hours and want to join us for tours of various
Got
ports, and
3-ish.
basically getting the fuck out of Beta 2, please stay on the line. Otherwise, move back one line.
Wait.
No.
NCO, COs, all those lovely people, feel free to choose a line. If you want to go on trade voyage, choose one of the front ones. If you're not, choose one of the back ones, because we also want to get some war games.
Alright.
Alright, the people interested in the trade voyage, please make your way down to the trade. Secretary Crampton will be there and direct you to your appropriate vessel. Unless she's standing right behind me, in which case, oops.
Hi, everybody. My name's Secretary Crampton.
God, he
God.
has
Hi,
facial.
Secretary Crampton.
Oh my
Alright, Secretary Crampton, do you want to do the war games, or you want me to?
My CO is set up, but either or.
Fantastic. Hey! Hi, guys.
I'm glad Ed's feeling better.
Damn it.
Can we move back forward?
Those two.
Yeah, fill in, come up.
CO people. Captains, lieutenants, all you awesome people.
What captains?
Any volunteers for war game?
Obviously, they wanted the war. Oh, Wallace Harris.
Sorry, what was that?
I'll go. War game volunteer.
Oh,
Anyone want? So we got Captain Barry.
He's
I
still.
might be due for a different war games. Harris, do you want to go, or any of the instants?
I'm due for nightmares in 20 minutes.
I mean, I'll
Come
go
on,
if
I'll
no
be your
one else will,
warm-up.
but I think there's gonna be another one. All right,
Fair
fair enough.
There you go.
Oh, y'all go.
Boy.
Lieutenant,
Which one? There's three of us.
we don't have the war games vessels ready yet, so we might not want to sink these.
Sink
we aren't,
these? Well,
we aren't going.
I'm
we
not
aren't
sure I
going until a
understand.
sink. We aren't going to a sink.
I mean, the board is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Bold says.
Oh,
War game still sunk.
Oops.
yeah, that's. I don't know what that's about.
War game vessels.
Clara.
Oh, hey, Cat.
How many boats
so,
do we
I
have
guess
so
we'll-
forward?
Cryo. I'm gonna go with Cryo.
Right, 4, 5,
What?
What are you looking for?
6.
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
Bosuns.
Oh, okay.
They're calling
How
for
many bosuns do we
bosuns.
have?
I think we already have enough, but
Nope, not a bosun. I couldn't hear him over your volume sound.
did you
We
want
wanna
to split the map now? Or
Yeah, we should split them up.
you want to do less experienced ones or the more experienced ones? What do you want to do?
Want to pair Rex with somebody less experienced and what with somebody less experienced?
I'll take
By the way,
Rex
just
and
to mention one
Chaos.
thing, you never mentioned how long the board games will be, so you may want to say that just in case anyone needs to be dismissed that doesn't want to do the war games or trade.
No.
Giant, quick word.
I mean, war games usually only take within an hour for one round of war games, and they'll probably be ongoing through the evening. If you don't have that time to spare, I mean, I'd rather have people out on the ships if possible.
Alright, listen up. If you are not going to sleep the minute that you step off of this parade ground, I need you to be on one of these vessels for war games. That is the primary effort of the Navy right now. We need bodies to man ships.
Puffins is right.
Get this underway. If you are going to be going to sleep,
I don't
within, like,
know.
the next 20 minutes, feel
I've been
free to
awake
step to
for-
the back of the parade ground now.
45 minutes. Let's see. Damon's out and Drake's out.
Oh, just 1 second. 1 second. Oi. Mr. What's our name again? Mr. What's his name? It's Judah? Thank you. You're not uniform, Sailor Third Rate.
Yeah, I'm intrigued what the fuck's going on too, but I need to talk to Man, and
Alright, for now,
I ran past him going the wrong way.
let's have, yep, working on it, sir. Rex and Chaos, backs in a line.
Nice that.
And then what's
What and Davies on the other line. Everyone else
Step forward.
split up
I guess
between
we
the
get a
two
cadet.
lines.
Yep, split between the two lines.
Trace the lines.
The back
Try and
lines,
keep it
everyone.
even.
Pick a line.
Two
cadet,
back
pick a line.
lines. I would hope that there were more around. But
If
we'll
you
see.
want, I can run over to trade real quick and make sure there's no one sitting over there. I'll go ahead and close trade and bring them over.
I
Shit,
will
it's gonna
go.
wait like
I will
5
run
minutes.
around the island and try and gather people up.
Thank you, Secretary. Okay, so
I do
guess
know,
we're
sir,
gonna be
when I
doing-
woke up just now, there was more people still waking up.
Fair enough.
Thank you, Mr. Brimstone.
You definitely still got people just kind of asleep.
I'll
Brimstone,
go assist
Alright.
the
Take your
secretary, I'll
glider,
run around and-
put your glider on and take it back off. You got your
Ash
wings.
knocks on the floor.
Well, bells were rung, so we're doing it now. Okay, I guess we're gonna be, so the War Games vessels
even it
aren't
out.
ready, so we'll be using the Gemini and the Mercury. So center back line will go to the Mercury, and the other line will go to the Gemini. Sound good?
Nice that.
Alright.
Go on down to the
Troops
ships.
to Mercury.
Oh, the sleeper house got larger.
Why do I always get blocked every time?
No, we're using in-game right now. Provo's absolutely fucked.
The lead instructor right over here. Put your important documents right in here. Create a folder for yourself.
That's why everything sounds like garbage. Yeah, everything. That's why you're hearing cuts and bits and pieces of other people's talking. It's because it's so garbage.
But you're broken.
Trying to figure out. We don't have that many.
You were like.
Like Vega doesn't sound too bad. It could barely. Yeah. What apparently would happen is the server that hosts the Provo API is basically going down. It's just like dead right now. So there's no API for the Provo to reference, and so it's just not working right now. But yeah, the cutting is awful. I hate regular VoIP. It's just when you're in range of people. Yeah, that was awful trying to do the text chat when that crashed. And it's like I realized, we can just use this. Yeah, Provo sounds better. They can work on it. So this can never get better. What in-game is, that's as good as it gets. They cannot fix the problems with it. They cannot. If it goes out,
So smoothly.
Yeah, see how Brimstone cut out there?
Yeah, no,
There,
even though
yeah,
I did
that-
that one thing we need to
that.
do for
I
the
fucking hate that.
voices and all that shit, it's still not working for me. So I have to be very, very careful with my inner thoughts. And
Oh.
so this gonna be awkward.
Oh, they did.
Fantastic.
They back in March, they said they were removing it from the game because they didn't, and they were not going to put anything back in its place. I think it was March or something like that. And so this game had no voice. And then right before this season launched, they were like, "All right, here's VoIP," and they did basically it's only on PC. console doesn't have VoIP because what it was is Atlas had its own VoIP on PC, and it worked.
Once you change over from when you change,
And then they introduced the I think it's called Vivix, which is what they needed to create VoIP on consoles.
5 minutes.
It was the garbage that we dealt with last season. You know, all the bullshit you had to do, the grappling, all the shit you could do.
I hate that my cheese
and then
constantly makes it to where my voice doesn't work.
this year they just straight removed it.
Mercury, if you do not have under at least 150 weight, please go fix that.
Anyways, and so that's when Grape Shot pulled brought the VoIP down completely and said we're not putting anything in. That's when Darkside resumed working on Provo. Provo originally came in at the start of was originally going to be slated for the start of 5.0 because the Ashley voice didn't work at all.
Because I didn't bring my shield in.
Chaos. We're missing 3 doors
And so
and ceilings.
that's when they started work on it, and they ended up not needing it for 5.0 or 5.5, so they didn't. 6.0 rolls around. Grape Shot pulls VoIP. They implement Provo. And then Grape Shot happened to put back. The problem is apparently there's a bug with this version of their in-game VoIP that there is a small chance that you could try whispering to somebody and they can hear you across the grid.
You just got here. Get on the ship.
Maybe you should get
War
better
games,
eyes,
priority of the day.
I've been saying this for years, but they
But
haven't
you hear that
developed surgery for that yet.
And when he's talking, it's so garbage.
I'll see the doctor about that this evening.
I hate it. I hate it so much. When Provo works, it sounds so good. It sounds like Discord. It's clean. It's smooth. You can hear everyone. Quality is set by your. I was say I'm usually running about 114.
I usually always carry mine, but I probably don't need it for war games.
I hope that helps.
How
do you need?
The instance when pirate brigs roll in and we're in sector on war games, this has happened. So.
When it happens, we immediately stop the fight and turn and kill all the pirates.
Yeah, no. He was just talking about not having some of his equipment. I'm like, it happens. You might want it. I'm at 114 and I'm carrying a bunch of shit.
I decided to not carry my. I decided not to carry my shield anymore.
Those are heavy.
Oh my god, you're making me overweight. You're making me overweight.
Hold on a second, Bert. Hold on. Rykerson, take a long 9 off the
Fucking
front.
ads.
You only have 2.
No, never mind. Never mind, Riker.
Belay that attitude.
Okay. Yes,
I remember when.
That's my fault. That's my fault.
I was gonna say, I thought we tuned these vessels perfectly about an hour and a half ago.
Ship and small arms, no boarding.
Small arm.
Yeah, no boarding. Yeah,
You
small arm.
can't let me
no
do
boarding.
anything. Thank you.
An instructor.
Oh, we're testing the capabilities
All right.
of the captain sailing,
Just to
not
be
the
clear,
crew.
if you were on the back right line with Davies and Watt, you were supposed to be on the Gemini. If you were with the line back middle, you were supposed to be here on the Mercury.
All right.
So, I think we've got it right, but I'm just gonna say that one time. Reyes, you just joining us?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, I am.
6.
Okay, go ahead and stand port side, and we'll see if we need to even out the numbers.
I remember when.
I have 10 crew on board at the
I
moment.
like these.
Okay, I'm still working on my numbers because I'm not sure everyone's on board.
10, 11. We have 11 plus 2 bosuns.
I'll be right back. Math.
12 plus 2 bosuns and captain.
Sorry, Lieutenant Burke. Dr. Whitaker was clearing me for full duty instead of light.
He said duty.
Pip.
So I'm all good.
Something for you.
I'm just trying to get as many people on the ship as we can so we can do war games.
Yeah, we want to run about 12 and 12 as ideal numbers. Once you get past 12, it becomes positive. And then eventually you hit a waitlet.
Have a little kid back.
Thank you. Rex, just letting you know, both ships should be running the same. They both should be running 12 and 12.
All right.
5,500 wood.
Hold on for a second. I've got 14 on the ship and only 11 names on the roster. If you haven't put your name on the back sheet, you're supposed to do that before you get on board.
Damn, Lamont.
Winston and Giant, we already got you, so don't worry about you two.
All right, thank you.
I was first on the list.
I have to admit, even though I can hear pretty much everyone, it's really nice to be able to hear people again.
Lensmate Davies, are you nearby?
Oh my god, I actually hear Lieutenant Harris all the time for once.
But it sounds so bad.
Reminder.
It's like we're talking into one of those fans. Just that.
Please check your pockets and make sure you're under 40 pounds. 140.
140 pounds.
Oh my god.
I don't think I can go underneath one.
Except for you.
I need
Go put stuff in the box.
Yes, put them away.
I'll be
Fine, put your 1,000 cookies away.
I'm sorry. I gave
Golder, we don't need 300 gold on the chip.
Golder, how much?
Get on the ship. Stay on the ship. Stop getting off of the ship.
Don't look at me. I'm not here. Don't ask my weight.
Golder.
What?
How much do you have in your
Hello,
pocket?
Lieutenant. How are you?
Why? What do you?
Ensign, are you gonna be the
You have less than 140 pounds of things on
Someone's
you?
thick ass broke that set of stairs over there.
Oh, he finally woke
I
up?
told you I have 400 pounds.
You can check your application later, I think.
Alright, Pip, you getting stations assigned?
Is this everyone now?
Actually, hold on. Let me get a number. Let me check numbers with Burke.
I got 14.
I got 16. We'll give you one.
Wallace, how many do you have?
Alright, who's the I got 16. Can you hear me?
No.
See? He's like a shark through the wood.
Alright, you're on this cannon, Lensmate.
Reyes, go over to the Gemini. Alright, Pip, go ahead and get
It's
stations
a Lieutenant
assigned.
Shock.
This is gonna be a good one.
Excellent.
Wallace and Burke do
Don't leave Gunner, please.
No, Golder, you get over here right now.
Alright.
You said you want me to leave Gunner, right? Got it.
Okay, you want Gunner?
Pip.
Okay, take it back.
It doesn't matter to me.
I
I'm
gave you
good
snack,
anywhere.
Vesper, you would never do that. I
I
gave
have
you
Doesn't matter.
never do it like
1,
that.
2, 3,
Do me like
4, 5. Gun
I
deck.
swear, I'm gonna be watching you. If you miss on the top deck, I swear.
Fine. You know me.
Can we just
That was
split?
on this side.
Ah!
You can go discuss it, bro. Just don't get yourself
Yeah,
hurt, take it back.
yeah, I feel
Oh,
that.
no. Oh, yeah, if he wants it, he can take it for sure.
Okay.
Okay, wait a minute.
Top.
I don't know if just take a cannon.
See, nothing changed.
What?
He wasn't assigning numbers, he was just counting them off.
Watch it if Goder misses. Still one in the gun deck, or is it gun deck full?
I got lead cannon for
we have-
relay comms.
We have one more
Who's on
for
our
gun
last
deck,
gun?
Cannon 6.
Yeah, cannon 6 needs somebody on it.
Come on for gun deck.
Thought he count the graph there, but
Ferguson, your name's not on the sheet. Neither is Weathers.
I was number 1. Somebody must have crossed me off. I have good imaging of this to prove it.
Just need cannon 6, Lieutenant, whenever.
I can confirm Weathers was number 1 on the sheet.
Alright.
I probably accidentally overrode it.
Gun deck is full and ready, sir.
God damn it.
Can somebody, Rikerson, would you mind writing Mr. Weathers' name on the sheet? Alright, just for, process, hammer out. I hate doing this, but, hammer out just to make sure. Fuck it.
Once again, I'll stress because this should not happen, especially this far into a deployment. We have a line for the sign out for a reason. Do not mock other people's names off or try and sign your name at the same time.
Great.
Some people's
Okay.
motherfucking
You're good.
nerves.
You're good. If you have a repair fiend, step to the middle of the ship, the gun deck, please.
Convert them when you get back.
It's like,
Yeah, I know.
Excellent.
Yep,
Okay,
we're about to.
oh, stretch. Oh,
And they left something
I know. I know. I know.
What's
top
happening?
deck
Is the room
for
one
your
more?
secondary bosun. Step to the middle of the gun deck, middle of the deck if you have a repair fiend. Chaos may count.
I remember when.
Just woke up, so.
Alright, chase is cold. Vest for Amaris. Yep.
Wallace, don't forget to remind both crews small arms is to be not only expected but practiced at all times.
Oh man.
Who's the medical board?
I can serve as one if we need one. Weather's on the gun too.
I thought it was Rikerson.
If we have a proper medic or doctor.
Right.
Wallace, do you have
Are
any
you medic?
bandages?
Hello?
So if you need
Yes.
Yes, you are. Great.
Yes.
In need of a medic, call medic. Tell them where
Yes,
you are.
Lamont.
Rykerson will come.
We hear you, Lamont. We're assigning positions still.
No, it just takes a little bit of time. Don't worry.
takes a little bit. Miss Rex, realistically, what weight do you want us to be at? I'll take it down.
140 pounds and below, ideally less. Unless you're a specialist.
Well, I have 2 explosive barrels, a stack of grenades on me, and a lot of paperwork. I'm at like 400 pounds, so I'm like 380 right now. I'll see what I can do.
Can we throw Golder off?
Throw the whole man overboard.
Just.
Just throw him over. Just throw the whole man. I don't care that he gave me.
Alright, hold on. Oh, I want by the time we actually get out to where Burke is to start this up. So let's make sure stations are assigned. I want to make sure everyone knows that small arms is not only authorized but encouraged this war games. If you're up top, you are authorized for small arms. Yep, heard.
But it's blue.
It's easier for them to come to us. We'll stay here.
Bosun, I assume your first bucketer will be your bilge pumper?
Yes, so that will be you, Mr. Brimstone.
Aye.
Okay.
Wonderful. If
Alright,
you see
Mr.
your,
Rex, I'm down to 200.
Much better.
Alright. Gun deck, if you see your plank being repaired, go ahead, tap it up if you're not in the process of shooting your cannon.
Kind of like the look of my gun.
Rum or hats. Ideally both.
I remember. Oh yeah, I can't hear VoIPs if I.
Pump at the same time.
It is new.
No, we need a pee. He needs to be peed on.
What the?
What?
What?
Please let the lieutenant handle this.
I remember when.
Giant, you know how to use the fire shot.
No, because everybody else would gladly shit before I actually even learned how to really do shit, so...
You're not important enough to pee on, apparently.
Right, you're going to learn today.
Do you need some water?
I remember when.
Wait, where's the small one?
For it,
Is it coming out of this one that you came out of?
you're going to turn it on. You're going to watch you're going to continue back to your cannon. At a certain point, you'll see how slow it is, but
Perfect.
the,
We'll wait
cannon,
here for the coming out party.
The cannonball will heat up. You'll then grab that cannonball, bring it over.
Safe sailing,
and
there's pirates out
reload
there.
Your cannon.
Alright.
That type of shot.
He did shots really nice.
I'll handle my sales. Thanks, Pip.
Okay, so only
Let
one
you know
person
if I
does it.
choose
Gotcha.
different in the engagement, but I'll.
Not multiple people try and grab shit.
No, it's usually 1 or 2 at a time. So if anything, it might be you and Mr. Weathers.
I'm a photo
makes
Wallace.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
that's a lot
Rallies
easier
will
than
be
last time.
myself, then second will be Pip as EXO, third will be McGrath, fourth will be Rikus. Should be all we need. Bosuns, if you need your fiends sorted out, I assume you've already had some conversations, but you can go ahead and sort.
Briefly, yes. If calling for repair fiend, I will be 1. Mr. Chaos, you'll be 2. Mr. Weathers, you said you had it?
No. I'm also a trained medic.
Brimstone, you'll be 3. Mr. Silver 4. Morningstar 5. In any case, if needed, go ahead and pop it off when. Quite frankly, we have enough that we can just keep it going at all times.
I may or may not be playing other games too.
Infinite repair fiend.
Honestly, not the worst idea.
Grab some water while we're down for a second.
Do we have a food barrel?
Yes.
I do have food in pizza.
I see it.
Okay, yeah.
Mainly in the form of ice cream, cookies, and chocolate brownies.
Where's the food barrel on this ship?
I didn't get that one.
It's right next to the resource box.
Food barrel's right here.
Oh, it's back here on this one.
That one's for you.
I remember when.
I
Be like Ike.
I've gotten used to the dang.
There you go.
Around the gun deck good?
Aye.
100 spike.
Gun deck ready, sir.
Spicy.
Alright, thank you. Closing ports.
Alright, crew, let's kick their asses.
Said all cannons. If you need paint, I've got a paint gun and a bunch
Is this
of
the first war games of the day? Have there been any others?
This is
the first.
Alright, they've
No,
sent up
sir,
the
but
blue.
we had actual combat earlier.
That's cool. Alright, return blue. Prepare to stand portside stations.
Returning blue, right?
Is it a bit choppy for anyone?
Nope.
A little. Just
A
very
little bit. I'm getting little.
Grid's not full, so it should actually be better.
Of course. Fuck.
Starboard side station, stand by.
Starboard side.
Starboard side!
Coming into view. Open the fire when you have it. Fire. Hold fire.
Holding.
Hold. Alright, open fire if you have it. Aim forward, lead your shots.
Out of range.
Out of range.
Hold fire.
Yep.
Nope,
Back
they're
in
still in range. They're
Now
still in
you're in
range.
There we go.
All right, fire now. Fire
Range.
now. Fire stop it.
Fire,
stop it.
fire.
Give me a rally pitch. Rally. Fire. Yep. Low. PM.
Aim for the water line. Aim for the water line.
Left below. High left below. Keep fire.
Hand up.
Last minute, we just lost everything, like instantly.
Ah!
Keep firing.
Good shots. Good shots.
They're heading back. Keep firing. Swap port side. Swap port side. Swap port side.
Switch to port.
Weathers. Oh, Brimstone, can I get Bill? Thank you.
I'm on it.
You have time on the starboard side.
Secondary bucketer now. Please,
I got you, man. They're off to your port, Wallace.
Chasers, keep firing if you can see them. They should be right in front of us off the bow. Pull out.
Free to replace.
Free to replace. Tap those gun ports up. They're on our port side.
Let's go, everyone tap.
Port side, stand by.
Ready.
Port side, open fire if you have it. Hit those aft planks.
Fire.
Fire. Hold fire.
Hold fire.
That last one.
Giant asleep on the gun deck.
Alright, how's starboard looking?
Still a little rough. We need about 30 seconds.
Alright.
Want repair fiend?
Repair fiend now.
Number 4 going out.
We're using the poles to cover it. Yeah, floater the gun deck. Replace this guy.
Chasers, you have range.
You see him.
Can I get a repair fiend on the nose on the bow, please?
Chaos has it.
Starboard side.
Missing gun 3 on gun deck, starboard side.
Eye on the screw. Is starboard ready to fight?
Is starboard ready, bosun?
Bosun, how's starboard looking?
Starboard's ready in 5.
Bosun's?
Ready in 5, sir.
Cover ready.
Starboard's ready.
Alright.
Ready. Starboard ready.
Starboard ready.
We're down one cannon.
It stays.
Bosun, do you still need me on the bilge?
Keel's clear.
No, you can go. Thank you.
Port
Alright,
side stations. Port side stations.
Alright, port side. Let's. Lead those shots when you have it.
Fire.
Hit it hard.
Heavy rear damage incoming. Heavy
Out of
rear
wind.
damage.
Turning to port. You're gonna lose angle here momentarily. Out of range.
Blue flare.
Hold fire. Well done, crew.
Yeah.
Well done.
Good job.
Huzzah! Good job.
Alright, everybody
Hell
top
yeah.
deck, see if we can help them with the ship.
Yeah, they're hurting. Get ready to jump up.
Buckets out, hammers out, get ready.
Have we sent the receiver for it? I think they're trying to run from us.
done, everyone.
Yeah, they just might not have seen your return or waited for the return.
The dropping.
Rykerson, Weathers, Chaos, Silver. Help with bucketing. The rest.
Oh. No water and keel.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's why you check your decks.
Oh no.
We're helping the other ship. They've lost the deck.
Do you have repair pieces?
Stripped them.
They put the deck back.
Both decks.
Oh man.
Because they didn't have a helm.
Didn't check the deck.
Oh, that's rough. That's rough.
Good on you for keeping her afloat.
Oh man, they got punked. They lost their gun deck. They lost their top deck. Oh.
I was gonna say that first broadside bonus, they lost their top deck.
We tore them.
Yeah,
That's what
we
I
hit them
that's what I
hard.
meant.
Good job, Cannoneers.
Yeah, we tore them
Hi.
up that first volley.
I think we shot
no
through.
need to gloat about it here. We'll talk on the way back. But yeah, well done.
Oh. Good on them for keeping that afloat though, with no deck.
Yeah, they kept it in a lot longer than I would have thought.
Yeah.
I guess we didn't really get to do small arms fire, did we?
I heard a little bit.
I got to shoot
like
one
3
round.
shots off.
Holy shit. Sir, it's hard to do small arms if they're all in the keel of their own ship.
I was about to say that.
Oh. Oh no.
Let's have a little post-mortem, shall we? On the ship back?
Well, we didn't
I just
sink
wanna
it, so
say,
well done. We
did a
did
great
exactly
job.
what we needed to. Well done, everyone. Well done,
Chaos,
bosuns, keeping that starboard side up.
Here, this is for you doing a great job.
Oh.
Been disappointed.
I think it went to the. But you know what? Hold on.
Went to the brine and me deep.
I think it's on the repair. It's on the chest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
it's
a good
right there.
idea to throw stuff in the middle
Yeah,
of the
it's
deck
right here, Miss
because
Red.
the
Right there.
yeah.
Thank you.
Small chain shot is still very effective.
Oh yes, we only had one chaser firing, I think, too.
Yeah, I jumped
like
mine to the chaser, but
Jumped up-
someone
I
else
jumped
joined
on
me. I
this-
don't know who did it.
I
'cause
did.
I was a floater. I jumped on the swivel when we was broadside with them firing too.
Interesting enough, when we were plank to plank with them, I noticed a lot of the cannonballs hitting their deck from the underside. I think that's what caused that. Because the waves were bouncing us up and down. We saw a lot of fire go in their gun ports and up to their deck.
I couldn't even
Alright,
see out my gun
so-
port. My gun port is gone.
Yep. You just start firing.
The ride of the wave just kind of guided our fire right at it, and it just.
I had to repair our deck once. They dropped it down about halfway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good to remember that. Not a lot of people think about it.
The thing about the gun, if the rest of the gun ports are stripped away, that deck will disappear very quickly on the
Yeah. Very exposed. Yep.
Oh, I got it out. I can't alt tab and listen.
You helped us out by keeping us out of their broadside long enough for us to replace. Honestly, my job has never been easier. So,
Excellent.
Actually,
10 out
I've
of
got
10.
more jobs. I gotta go paint.
wait, Silver, don't.
Okay.
I want to see how much we've stripped off first. I want to do some damage report.
Oh, okay.
Get some shit on the positioning, Wallace. I never missed a shot with Cannon 6.
Yeah, that was great cannon fire. There was one cannon that kept firing a little bit over the top, but other than that, straight on, everything was great.
That might have been me. I know I was kind of
It's
aiming
alright.
high because I couldn't see.
We were also down a member of our gun deck as Miss Giant got hit in the head by a ball a little early and was asleep for the rest of it. But welcome back, Miss Giant.
Yeah, I was not far.
Ah, thank you, thank you.
Alright, how's everybody else feel?
Everyone awake now?
I believe so.
Round 2.
We'll have to see the invisible Grim Scorpion, yeah.
Am I...
Is that Jürgen?
There it is. There it is.
Do I have a little
There it is.
soapbox now?
Yes, you have a little soapbox. You're now
By
the
the way, you
tallest
probably
person on the
wouldn't
deck.
have needed too much more, but we beat them with
This is amazing.
244 balls.
I realized we probably didn't go through that much.
We just kind of broadsided them, and it
One rally and reload.
We did two. We did two.
Today. It's really
I did mine when we
Wait,
passed
wait,
them on
wait.
port side and we fired on the
Did you
aft,
give-
and I
did
didn't
you
even
give
have a great
the-
angle, and that's when they
did you
blew
give the stuff
clear.
that I gave you
it feels good to get some kind of win in, even though we got trashed in one day.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's what I was hoping for. When it was in the fog, I wanted to keep on them.
And it's the potion.
Thank you.
Lieutenant, you should have seen all the rum that we had found Block A's stash when we came back from the 48. This shit, the
Hid it
writing
all on a
desk in the
fucking writing
freaking-
desk and then didn't pull it out. So I had 300 pounds of alcohol that I needed to get rid of.
Not the one you gave to that dude that was like sinking in the sea.
Bucket.
Hey
Yeah,
McGrath,
you gave it to Bucket.
McGrath, I got
Yeah.
a sciencey question for you. Can you go to the bow
So
and
we-
tell me if you can hear me when I'm talking like this and not yelling? Go to the
I don't know.
chasers. I assume chasers could hear me the entire time when I was talking. Can you hear me up there at the front,
I
McGrath? I think.
still
Well, yeah.
talking?
This helm positioning's alright.
He is, Lieutenant
Yeah, I can
McGrath.
hear you.
If
Okay.
you're not,
It's quieter, but I can.
yeah,
I
if you're
can
not
hear
yelling, you
McGrath.
can't hear you on the chasers.
You'd have to yell there. You should have fixed
Yeah, I forgot how to yell for a while, so I got to get used to that again.
I mean, I was able to hear you, Willis, when I was on the
Just
chaser.
have people look at everything, make sure to miss anything.
Okay, well,
chaser
it's
and try
probably
to hear
just
him
safer to
again.
yell anyway.
Don't have to yell.
Alright.
That's why you get
Yeah, no,
CO,
use your
relay.
talking voice again.
Yep.
Amaris is going to try to listen from the chaser.
I heard all
Lieutenant Walsh?
Lieutenant Harris's relays, and then I was relaying the deck, but I don't relay chaser calls.
Alright, Wallace, say
honestly-
something like you trying to reach the aft or the not aft, sorry, bow.
Wait, you want me to yell?
No, use your voice that you were using.
Okay, I'm just talking at a regular volume.
Wallace is talking.
Weird,
Can you hear?
It cuts out at the mast.
She is
It
not.
stops at the
Cuts
mast.
out at the mast.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Good to know.
But as long as you have your XO at the podium relaying, talking should be fine. There should be no need to yell.
Admittedly, that's
Yeah.
nothing new. That's why Lieutenant Podiums have been up here traditionally anyways, before the
Yeah, it's just good
Exactly.
practice to do it anyway.
If you don't have somebody at the lieutenant podium, you could always have a lead cannoneer relay it if you tell them.
That's person I normally do.
Yep.
I can hear clearly now the cheese.
I heard a
is
lot of
gone.
good relays.
That clearly, so put yourself on that end.
Yeah, there was one moment. I don't think the boat was with the captain and somebody, was that you, Brimstone, relayed it.
Yep.
That's the only thing I noticed. That other than that,
It's just
I
whether-
can't- that was perfect.
Yeah, it just depends whether they want to use a lead cannoneer or not. If they call for lead cannoneer, then they usually relay just fire orders for the gun deck.
I just enjoy the fact that I can actually hear who's on the helm relay which side to go to and not have to just follow
Yep.
the group.
Right.
Isn't it nice?
It's faster, right? Because you don't have to wait for a reaction of somebody who does it. Everyone can hear and everyone can move.
Also, half the time I can never hear Lieutenant Harris, Wallace, or McGrath. I have to throw out the cheese 7 times just to hear one of them.
I will say I'm glad that y'all having a wonderful time, right? Wonderful. Not making
Giant,
me
has
want
anybody
to go
worked
jump
with
over
you
the
about
door.
your ear? Has anybody sat and worked with you trying to like figure this out as to why you can't hear?
No, I can hear. It just y'all going back and forth. It only happens on ships apparently. And then also I've done that thingy where with talking and all that shit, where I have to be very careful because sometimes my mouth stays open if I ain't paying attention and all that stuff.
Is that with the cheese or without?
This is the native and all. I'm not cheese or anything, just native.
Okay, because what the cheese will do is it'll change your vocal cords without you noticing. So if you switch back and forth between them, that can happen, where it goes from, I want to flex this muscle and tension, to everybody can hear everything I say, and I'm not aware of that.
Oh no, ever since I woke up, I've been on native and all. Once I was told that
I do know what you're talking about, Warden, though, because since the native does not have mono variant, that's the issue. It'll sometimes like go from one ear to the other and get lost in the frame.
Oh no, I can find people easily just by looking around. Been times where y'all just keep going back and forth no matter what, if I'm looking straight at y'all or if it's one ear or the other.
I
just
hear that too sometimes, but I have to ignore it.
Oh yeah, no, it's all the time, and unfortunately I can't deal with that shit at all.
No, I just power through it.
Wasn't there a bug last season too, where?
People's voices have a tendency to be a little crackly, but I just deal
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah. Nothing's perfect, right? So it's just you gotta deal with what's the best solution.
We've been
You
dealing
don't
with
just
these
see a
things
fish
for
fly in the
how many
background?
deployments?
Main thing is you can hear everyone, and there's no more. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Can you hear me? Shut the fuck up!
Well, and that's why I keep saying is.
God damn!
Yeah.
Sir.
Can you hear me?
That was the most angry I've ever been before.
What I was thinking about was there was a bug last season with
Telling me
think a lot of our combat
people couldn't hear you. You had to grapple to the deck or something to get heard.
Threw the fucking word out. It's like, if you say the fucking word one more time.
Can you hear me?
I can fucking hear you!
Can you see?
Can you hear me now?
Truth be told, I got about 50% of the words. Can you hear me? So
I point exactly.
because it cuts out.
Is that the same fucking
Swear to
Snoop waiting
God.
for us? Did no one else go and deal with that? Does that man still want to be peed on?
Anybody wants to deal with that.
Yeah, I know. He wants to be peed on.
It looks like a different one.
Giant, you wanna go pee on
Okay, good.
something?
One had a cargo
Yeah.
thing on the back. This one doesn't.
It's just weird when people want it, honestly.
I know.
Well, he's part of the pirate crew that Captain Kinsley defeated this morning. He had lost his pee in a shimmer and asked the entire crew to pee on him, but we had sticky pockets, so we couldn't help him. So he keeps complaining he's been to the port like 5 times to get peed on, and no Navy will pee on him.
I wouldn't keep coming back at that point. Then.
Well, he's proud of his pee. He wants his pee back.
His last name isn't Kelly.
No, I think
Why
it's
don't we
his
give him a
name's
D
either
for dedicated?
Mundo or Mungo or something like that. I believe he might be the
Oh.
same individual from the incident that's hanging behind the lion.
Yeah, didn't we sink that ship? Pirate's Promise. He was on one of those, wasn't he?
I believe so. He was on a different vessel, which we completely disabled. We took the captain into custody and sent the rest of his crew with, I believe, away.
Hey, that I can't tab out. Kills me. kills me not to know this, but I've all but just forgot.
Chaos, when we get back, grab the horse. Let's see, who can carry shit? Silver, can you get a cannon, please?
Okay.
Are there planks and gunboats on the right?
There should be.
Alright.
There's usually a set of 30.
Wonderful. I don't think we lost any other pieces? Question mark?
I need to get.
We didn't lose anything top deck.
I can carry more.
No, I was gonna say.
I think we still got the water barrel. We probably have the furnace, I bet, still.
Yeah, we didn't lose anything top deck.
I think it's 50. So
Hello, Beck. How you doing mentally? That was
As far as war games went, I basically napped up here.
That was oof. Yeah, that was oof. A little quick. Were they checking the decks or?
I've no fucking idea what they were doing. They definitely weren't doing their jobs.
Well, that's why we train.
Real.
Yep. Yeah, no. It was quiet, and then someone had a headache, and then there was a deck gone, and then there was, hey, pull out. I actually took out my starboard side from port.
I was wondering about that. I thought I saw that when you turned out.
Oh
Cannoneers were firing straight through and low. It was good accuracy on their part.
Yeah, you guys did good.
Right,
If you're not assisting the bosun, step off onto the dock next to us so they have free...
I will say the crew was having some extreme headaches, and two of them that had one were bosuns.
Oh, that's fun.
Get 53.
Yeah.
Mr. Davies is in his head. He'll move when he's done.
So no planks went
How
out.
fast can they rebuild that ship?
For a good while.
Morningstar, can you get 53 fur and put it in here?
Luckily, the Gemini is an exact duplicate of the... Well, not exact, but a close duplicate of the Mercury. Vice versa.
It's a bird.
I need 3 planks and 4 gun.
Apparently we have pterodactyls at the Navy now.
They walk and get it in the
Very well.
I'm gonna tear down this.
Can you get 54 apple for us?
The horse is just right there.
Clear some of these birds.
I have.
How many planks did you guys lose?
One flint.
I want to say 2 on
if you
starboard.
need me, I'm gonna
and
go
4
help
gun
rebuild the
ports.
ship on the ship, right?
Nothing on port side.
Good
I
idea.
think you're good with that.
Bosuns could confirm, but I think, yeah, in total, 2 planks, 4 gun ports.
We also lost a cannon.
And
All right,
one
mister,
cannon.
where do you need me?
Cannon, I think, gun deck.
Aye, one cannon.
I believe one cannon.
Starboard side, number 3.
Sorry, 3 stone, 1 flint,
These
please.
2 ships are not well suited for war games.
No.
1 flint.
Both semi-glass cannons.
3 stone, 1 flint eye.
Cute.
Aye.
That should be 250.
They don't have the other ones out yet, so guess we got these
Yeah,
in the meantime.
I was
although
told
this
they
one's gonna
were.
take some
I was
time
told
to
they're
refit.
delayed. I was told they're delayed. They're not even in construction.
Thank
Well,
you. All right.
oh, they're not even in construction.
Others.
No.
Can you do
That's what I just
800
asked.
wood?
I can try.
Captain ships first, I believe.
All right, Miss Giant.
Oh, okay. So yeah, the old War Game Wednesday, we were a little bit disjointed on that across the Navy. Big surprise there.
Miss Amaris. Yes, Amaris.
What were we saying, Golder?
800 thatch, please.
As far as I'm aware, captains
Okay.
Indians that what I heard.
Oh wait, Flemingtons and who else is? Oh,
I think
yeah. Oh, you're right.
Flemington
We did
and
have 2
the
different.
Lionheart.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
remake of the Lionheart or
Yep,
something.
Kinsley's, and Flemingtons
that's
both lost
fascinating,
Indians,
isn't
and those are 5 brigs each.
Indian men.
Yeah, they're 5 brigs each.
Brimstone, Let's
There's a
get.
galleon
Wait,
down there.
Yeah,
That's
we
what
saw a
anyway.
galleon earlier.
700 fiber.
We legit saw a galleon.
Aye, 700
Before
fiber.
the nap time, there was a galleon and then it disappeared after nap time.
There was a black and gold galleon that looked like the top hat from the Billy Cog.
Somebody will have to go get more gun ports that are missing out of the cart.
Alright.
And let's get 50 metal.
There should be another horse. Go run down to see if
Alright, 50 metal eye.
Wonderful. Alright. Okay.
Well, at least you know how to turn a wheel.
Set otherwise.
We tested that.
Yep. Yep. I turned wheel good. Very good. Much wheel. Do we want to do a review?
I don't know. I don't know an answer.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Constructive reviews always beneficial. So, okay.
Rex,
All right. Well, it's gonna be a bit probably before that's ready to go again. So we've got some time.
Sorry, what was that?
Why is there land?
I delivered you that, Rex.
Thank you very much.
Greg, where did you need these planks at?
I'm trying to. Ow, that was me.
Oh, you stepped in between it.
But yeah, I was trying to jump on it to go fly.
This horse has gun ports.
Wallace, you know you took both my decks, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I pulled up and I saw that.
We
were wondering why the sales were coming down.
Yeah, the crew reported that gun deck went before the top deck. I don't know how the fuck that even happened.
I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen before.
I have too.
I think
but
when we
it
were
usually means somebody's
plank to
not
plank,
looking up and down.
When we were plank to plank, I think I know I was trying to avoid hitting the other Navy man. I was trying to hit the ship, so when we were firing through, we were firing down and at the opposing side.
We were aiming low, so we probably after we broke through the first line, we were just shooting deck the whole time.
Yeah. Not what I put there, but oh no.
Vegas bluntness, I love it.
Yeah.
There's I brought the second horse. It's
Alexander,
fully,
do you know if there's more ceilings at the harbor house right here?
I hope so. Our house should have enough time.
There was another 50. There's 50 more on this horse.
Yep. Alright, everyone do a quick once over, make sure everything is good to go
that was
on the
my
ship.
fault.
You know when the next ship right through the course from the ship is going to be
You have an unpainted plank in your rear here. You're repainting.
You haven't repainted yet. You only have like 4 days.
Ah.
Did they
Hoping not to.
tear down the cranes? Aww.
Rex didn't want me to paint the ship.
She wanted
Yeah,
to assess
all
the
painting.
damage first. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I just
I
wanted
say they tore the cranes down.
Yep. Understandable. I will say, trying to come off the bilge pump for you, Bosun, was hard
Yeah,
to
I've
give
got one in my pocket.
any type of repair fiend because it takes a long delay to come on and off the build.
If it's the
Noted.
right type of,
Did you know if
right
someone
type
could
of
go
That's
cannon.
actually a good point.
Yeah.
It's
And
the
then to
right
start
type
up
of
the
cannon,
bilge
though.
take me a good 8 seconds before I actually start pumping. So I, just be aware of that. That could be detrimental.
Okay, is this the wrong type of cannon? It's not when you put it down.
Yeah, he lost both.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because I looked and you were missing a helm, and that was when I was genuinely confused because we made sure they were anchored down the gun deck.
Lost the gun deck. Lost the gun deck first, apparently.
Shit,
Lost the gun deck first.
I swear to God that
Yep.
we weren't. There's no way we didn't take that long. You had to do a rough estimate how long it took you to leave those decks. What was it?
I mean, we were dancing for quite a while. I just don't think they were paying attention, honestly.
Morning Star.
I don't think they looked up or down, if I'm being honest.
I'm not sure they had enough time to learn.
I honestly think they're most cool shot.
I'm still gonna learn something.
You done with the damage report, Rex?
They learned that it's hard to hear them over cannon fire if they're not
Okay.
loud.
Okay.
I can hear because I can hear from there, so it doesn't matter to be honest.
Yeah, no, I could barely hear my bosuns over the cannon fire.
Okay, so is
Alright, 25 chain.
or a bosun problem?
And 3 great
My
shots.
bosuns weren't speaking up. They were just
Oh,
kind of mumbling.
You can put the things in your ears and make it so your bosun's a little better as opposed to the cannon fire. Like, I don't. Your bosuns were speaking, but you couldn't hear them because there was cannon fire.
I'm doing
It's
my
more
part.
of a you problem than a bosun problem. Like, I'm sorry, like that's not meant to be disrespectful, but like.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
No, regardless, it wasn't going to change in that instance. So you already talked with him, or?
By all means, correct.
You're incorrect, but I'm not going to go into detail.
No, I'm assuming no post-op's been done because they've been worried about refixing the ship, which
They have, yeah.
That's fair.
But, hear me out. I'm, for the sake of expediency and proper logic, when one of us fails, we all fail, right?
Alright.
So, might as well have everybody help put the ship together, and we can pull them to the side.
Chain and grape shot in.
They should be all working together.
I'm looking at the HMS.
I think it's still benefit for them directing it too.
HMS Mercury not doing anything. They seem like they can help.
Oh, you want that crew doing it. Okay.
Yep.
I don't know what you do. It's like,
Aye, 200.
We have the place for the.
Alright, if you're on the Mercury waiting for something to do and you got nothing to do, go over and help the Gemini and see what they need.
Okay, perfect.
Oh wait, we gotta pull stuff out.
Bullshit boxes down.
We're just gonna. Things are still repairing, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, good.
Thank you,
Checking every nook
Yep.
and cranny.
Put more wood in.
we didn't even get to use the spike shot.
Didn't need it.
Okay, I think I
Alright, 10 metal, 100 fiber, please.
Metal fiber.
Ah, that's a problem.
10 metal, 100 fiber. Fiber.
Taking it from me?
Great shooting over there, guys.
I second that.
Okay.
A single piece of alloy, and hold on, I'm gonna just try to do this.
Aye, 1 alloy.
You can hear me now, right? You can see me.
Alright, what's the spinning pattern? of this
Look it up. The ship and talk.
I love this. A single piece of hide.
Single piece of hide, die.
Any PLU staff on these ships?
Aye.
Yes.
Couple of us.
We have the Vanguard at the dock for people.
All right, Lamont, let's go. Don't forget your keys.
It's good to see. It's good to see you too. Don't rip your stitches, but it's good to see you too.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Where did my name get pushed?
Yeah. That's
Hey! No!
I'm trying to get a 3-day vacation.
No, you're completely fine. It's,
Thank you very, very much. I've been looking forward.
Yes, but it adds to
Excuse
the
me.
weight of the ship.
Excuse me.
I am.
I'm blocking the stairs. I feel like running. Hello there.
Oh, hello.
Not gonna help you. Oh.
Took me over to check on something. One of the Verdian Forest. I just want to come back and tell you what we found.
Do you have a full written report so you don't miss any details, or do you need us to get you a book, or do you want us to just write it down?
If you want, I can take a book, but there's a whole lot of nothing.
A whole lot of nothing. I'll take the book just so that we have any details. You never know when something might be useful. I'll grab a book for you.
Yeah, it's basic.
Stocked up the tables today, whether so.
Okay.
Going.
No.
Kind of sad about that, but
yeah. A what?
We didn't get
God damn it.
neck deep in pirates at the days.
It was.
That doesn't happen.
Yeah, it was a light pirate day.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. My favorite note-taking technique is unavailable. Onion traders are no more?
Yeah, we just left there. There's one guy there, and nobody's woken up. And what did he say? Harry?
Well, there was one gentleman who wasn't with the company there, and everyone in the company was asleep, as far as we could tell. We had 2 people sleeping in the port. None of the doors were keyed. All the ships, none of them had red sails. It's kind of concerning, really.
But yeah, there's like I said, none of the doors were actually keyed for anything, so it definitely doesn't look promising.
Hi. Lamont, did you see Mr. Mann? I know he was on the other ship.
Yeah, I didn't talk to him, but I can go get him.
I just wondering where he was. I figured he'd be the first one over here. So onion traders are probably gone. Otherwise, you didn't find much in the was it Viridian or Verdant?
I think it was the Viridian Forest.
Viridian? Okay.
The island, there really was just nothing.
I hate these birds. You need like netting.
I love them.
Really?
Yeah, they're quite smart.
How about their poop all over the pier?
Yeah, well, it happens. Everybody poops.
That shit
So I normally like the alt tab and take notes, but
stuck between a ship and a pier. He lost a leg, a hand, and an eye.
Jesus.
That's life.
otherwise it's been quiet for you recently, or I guess one way or the other.
Well, we haven't had our port blockaded in a couple of days, which
is kind of slightly concerning. Behavior change.
I mean, it might be because of all these constant headaches.
Good news is, I know London is working on the sticky pocket issue. They've somewhat pinned it down on what the problem is.
Oh, that's good.
I hope he doesn't fall asleep and remembers to make sure he dries the ink on the page every so often.
Yeah, hopefully. Might have done this a time or two, so.
It's almost, so there's no guessing.
Yeah, I mean, it is almost, there's like no promises with that one.
Hey.
Oh, there you
Check,
go.
hold on one
Extra
second.
wow.
Can you check that area to make sure it's correct? Could you give that to me? I need to go into
Sure.
my head for a minute. If you need to just drive me on the boat.
Alrighty.
Copy.
No, we're supposed to go to the Broadsiders on Monday. So Onion's probably gone. VOC's gone. It's a very nice hat you have.
Thank you. I pride myself on my many hats.
Ah.
So
I don't suppose you would
everybody's-
happen to have a copy of the that book we could peruse by chance?
What book?
There you are, sir.
The bounty book, as it were.
Yeah, I can grab one.
They seem to be abandoned. Most of the doors are open. The only person there said none of the owners had woken in a week. Alright. Thank you for this. I will definitely get this filed away. I'm not sure if we have any additional information that needs to be followed up on. I don't think there was anything really missing in the report that I could question you about. It all seemed in there. So.
Yeah, there's a few things that I added detail-wise from what Captain Almo put in there, but it's just to make sure that basically it answers any potential questions so that the report kind of explains itself.
Yeah, that's usually the best kind. When I have to come back and ask 20 questions, no one has fun.
Yeah, usually not. But yeah, it definitely doesn't seem like they're active. There was no real evidence of what potentially could have caused them to abandon or set ways, because like there wasn't really any signs of like a recent battle or any of that nature. So,
Aye.
a lot of it just looks like things were worn down and nobody's been there to care for it.
Sorry, there's a vessel coming in towards our war docks. I don't think we had anyone on the seas right now.
That's interesting.
We can give them the
Oh, that could be a very bad day for somebody.
Yeah, especially since we've been running war games, so we've got people on standby. Is it ours?
Looks Navy.
Oh, wonder what ship that is then. Oh, that's weird.
Looks like.
Oh no, that's the new one. That's a galleon. That's the new one.
Did you say?
What the hell was that? Did anybody hear that?
What? You hearing things?
Man, I thought I heard
A loud screech.
Yeah.
So you two heard it, but we didn't.
I wasn't quite sure
So
what it was,
you guys getting a galleon ready to raid some ports?
That's top secret information. We can't discuss that.
Guess I have no idea.
Yeah, Harry, you idiot.
What?
It's top secret.
Yeah.
Oh, the top secret stuff's on there.
I honestly have no idea. I didn't even know we had a
Yeah. I heard somebody saying it was in dry dock earlier, so. Really thought they'd park it over here, though.
Huh? Who knows? But I mean, you know, I know a port that could use a little bit of a siege.
Really?
Aye. It's in E1. Northeastern Island, north side.
Who's that? Is there?
One north.
Oh.
Like, you've been able to confirm that they're coming in and out of there as a base, and
Yeah, I personally witnessed 2 black-sailed ships anchor up inside their rated port in quotations.
Sounds like that would be a good.
did you submit that already?
I did, yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure we had it, because then it means it's, because you know how it all works is we all try to push the information together and get a big picture, and then move from there. So.
If you don't have it, Commander Reed will be here at some point to file it with you. I'm pretty sure he already has.
Yeah, because that's very good information. That's actionable information, which is always what we want. Because we can't go after the Duke right now, so.
Familiar with the ship names. The 2 names that I saw fail in tandem into there were the Sinister and the Black Lion.
E1? The
Black Lion.
Black Lion, okay.
Okay. Yeah, I guess another ship of the centers that I know of is the Blight.
I think I've seen that one go past the port, and I think it's black and green. Black with green trim, I believe.
Yeah, something like that.
I'll be honest, it's the first time I've heard these names, but I imagine somebody else is, if you guys have been sending reports, has already seen them higher up, so. But I do like having ship names just offhand on my own.
Oh, I'm sure it's handy in a pinch.
It helps identify, because if we can attach ships to groups, it's easier to attach who's there and who we need to be on the look for. And it usually kind of tells you what they're gonna fight. Like if they decide to put up a fight instead of taking their fines or.
Oh yeah, but those two in particular are typically the ones that'll blockade our port for about what, half hour or so at a time.
Are you able to get to your defenses or?
Oh yes, they found out the hard way last time.
I was gonna say I know.
No, they. Yeah, no, they found out real quick what some mortars taste like.
Yeah, land defenses are very effective, very very effective. It doesn't take much. That's why I was happy to get ours up and running. So now we can protect anyone that has to come in for safe harbor.
Is anything good?
Oh, just the chat, Elmo. I think we're.
Yeah, Elmo, they said they were gonna pay us 50 gold, but because he had to step away, we're not getting paid shit.
Oh, what else is new? I'm used to it. Does the COU have any other need of us?
I'm not aware of any orders at the moment. Are you, Lamont?
Nope. I don't know nothing.
See.
I don't know anything either. That's
If
why
the-
you guys asked me to go find stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say if there's anything like standing, I'd always check your box inside. But or
That's the commander's job.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's all he asked me to go do that. You know, for finding stuff. So we went out, and yeah, that's a dead company.
aye, it happens from time to time. Flu or plague may have gone through there, and they're just not gonna wake up.
Yeah, unfortunately, but there's everything I could remember is in that report, and if you need us, you guys know where to find us, right?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, gents. Thank you for your time, and
No,
we'll be
thank
on
you
our
for
way.
your time. Coming by.
Safe sails, and hopefully maybe you'll get lucky and you'll catch a black sail sloop and take it.
Yeah, we're gonna find like the world's fastest brigs, pirate brigs, and they're gonna, like they did every other time.
Probably.
We're off this boat.
Yeah, it's actually kind of funny the way our luck usually is. If we're out on the schooner, we'll find all the brigs in the world, but the second that we actually have one of our brigs out, we normally will find the sloops that'll just run away.
Aye.
Yep. We know the same feeling.
Alright, well, if that's all, if there's any value to that, you guys will just add it to the weekly total, right?
Yep, that's I believe it. I believe it's based on if it's any actionable, or it may be because Logerson specifically added it. I couldn't say. I'm not privy to what the payment structure is as of this time.
Did we take and get a copy? Because we all know Commander Reed, his fascination with paperwork.
No, we didn't get a copy.
I can get you one. Just take me a minute.
Copy, sir. Thank you. Yep.
One page at a time.
No, you see what we.
Did I double? I did double it.
That would probably be the day that Mr. Reed would shoot us.
Oh no, I was thinking of
There you go.
by sinners and firing a red flare before we took off to go do this run, and then let Mr. Reed have his fun. I think we'd all
Now
get
you want to
married.
poke the hornets again?
No, me? No. From you,
Nah,
I'm
nah,
running from you,
we
Rain.
we never poke the bear.
Fire red flare, get on your boat, leave. We're all sitting there going,
Yeah.
what just happened?
I've
Shooting at us.
we've had that a few times where we'll roll up on a pirate brig, green flare them, they'll start to pull away, red flare, and then never fire a shot.
Oh, that's funny. Alright, well, let's get home before Dad worries about us.
Yep.
All right.
It's a pleasure,
Thank you,
gentlemen.
gentlemen.
All right, gentlemen.
Have a great
Have a good day.
King and country.
For King and
Yeah,
Country.
Go as well. Have a good one.
Okay. I still don't know what we're supposed to do with paperwork. I'll be dead honest.
Oh, did you meet our landsmate?
No, I saw two people sleeping in the bunks and went, huh.
The one that's like up at like 1 a.m. till 7 a.m. So good. So good. He's exactly what we needed.
Please tell me he's admin. Oh, thank fuck. Because I saw McSmall went back to London.
Rewriting like. So is our horse. So is our saddle. I don't know. I was the last one to put the horse in the
Oh,
saddle.
I just saw a man riding it earlier. Yeah, I saw a man take it down to trade.
He shouldn't be riding.
He got a doctor to clear him, I guess. I still say we should grab those shackles and shackle him to his desk. And then, yeah. I guess someone saw Harlow trip off the docks and disappear, so he's missing.
Yeah, we're all blaming Harlow for my missing bathtub.
Oh no, man explained what happened. There's something wrong. There was something wrong with it, and there wasn't enough room in the bathroom for it.
Wasn't.
No, it was too tight.
Definitely worked just fine. I used it. Lagerson used it.
All right, I'm gonna go shove that in the needs filing. I'll be right back. Nope. They kept changing the process. Well, not so much changing the process, but saying we were doing it wrong. And I never got clarification. So the last order I have standing was from Logerson to just shove it in the needs filing. That was literally the last order I got on this. So last order, this should be document registry. All reports, yeah. So unless somebody tells me to do otherwise, that's the last thing I've been doing is just. Time I get on about 7, right? 7 o'clock. Which would be 1900 hours, right? Yes. And I'll probably get off around. I don't know. War games. Suit. Vanguard. Alright. What does that say? Came back? It is the 13th, right? So apparently the whole thing with the Duke is on pause because a couple of his guys earned a ban, permabans, because absolutely terrible human beings. And because he was their captain, he receives a 7-day. So that's on pause. That's actually what the galleon was for. Apparently they're gearing up for a siege. Want to go look at the galleon?
Yeah, I need to go. Barracks. Be down there in a little while.
All right, well,
Congratulations.
on... Oh, the bar? Yes, thank you. I think you should have one soon. Is that a ship going out and we're not on it?
Behind us.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Behind us. I really got to use the bathroom. I'll be back.
Please tell me that is not a war game ship going out. God damn it, there's a war game ship going out. Wait for the see the second ship.
Charge my boating insurance. Because I definitely have
It's
that,
fine.
I guess.
Just pay me for your boats and more gold. It's fine.
Why would I pay you gold when it's their docks I run into?
Because I don't have to repair the ship half the time.
Hello there.
Hello.
Name's Captain Blackwell, the Wolven Guard. We just wanted to kind of check in, see if you know, anything's happened to the prisoners that we you know, brought back, or anything interesting, I guess, has happened.
I've not heard anything or seen anything interesting. I'll be honest, I've been awake for about 2 hours, and an hour of that was on a ship for war games. So oh,
hopefully that went well.
Yes. There you go.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Otherwise, I'm not aware of anything that is pertinent. If you have your key with you, you may want to check your lockbox. I know orders can get dropped in there.
I don't have my key with me. I have my marquee, though.
Yeah, I know we're using the Dropbox to communicate when we're not around or leave orders or stuff like that. So, unfortunately, I'm not part of the...
Gotcha.
I haven't been updated yet with all that's going on yet. I haven't had a chance to speak with my senior clerks or the Commodore.
Well, I guess we're coming back with a key. If there's any news or anything in there.
I guess we are.
I apologize. I wish I knew more sometimes, but sometimes operational security just works against me in that regard. That looks like just a ship going out.
No, that's fair. And they wouldn't slide of, oh, well, if they have their marquee, you can open their thing, because you can't you know, unless you have like a visual verification or something, I guess.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, someone could cut me down and have my key and walk in and you know, go into our box. So how would you verify that?
That is something you risk when you sail with your key. Unfortunately, it's the same thing with your mark. When you sail with your mark and somebody steals it, that's why
you would.
Well, in an ideal world, we could use the push buttons on the doors, but something is unfair in this world and makes it so those reset.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, big sleep.
That's fair.
Yep. Hence the keys. Yes, there was a better system and something in this world completely, almost if we got hit in the eye by some grape shot, broke it.
It sounds painful.
You know,
Aye.
that does sound painful. Oh, all right. We will. Well, that's good to hear. We'll probably come back here in a few more hours. Then we've got some other places we need to try to run off to. Well, I appreciate it, and thank you very much.
Well, thank you for stopping by, and you have a good day.
All right.
You
You
as
as well.
And enjoy the pizza.
So you're saying I'm not getting paid for being a boat?
I honestly don't know what the fuck's going on. Only literally Logerson and Man are like the only two people on the planet that know what's going on. That was not a War Games. I'm running back to the dock. Fucking something happened. No one called, It didn't ring bells, and then they went out. So I'm like, what the fuck? What about people that had to wander off for stuff like dealing with PLU because man never came down? No, it's not leaving dock yet.
Lead nap normally resolves it.
Shall we just skip straight to the lead lab?
Maybe, yes.
Are War Games still continuing?
Is the only thing the ship is missing.
They are, but the ship is full.
What? Yes, Mr. Weathers.
Oh, I was aboard the Mercury, actually. That's why I was confused when it went out. I was dealing with something at the PLU.
They left you? So you're telling me left with 19 out of 19? Because that would be the only...
Well, I was aboard the Mercury in the previous fight, and then I had to go deal with something at the PLU, and I was coming back.
Oh, no. The crews were shuffled in between.
Ah, okay. Yeah, me and Mr. Lamont had to step away.
If you get real creative, it's fine. If you get real creative with your spyglass, I'm sure you'll be able to enjoy it nonetheless.
Captain?
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Captain.
Are you out
found
of War
ship-
Games?
Yes, we are about to. If you would like to take the other observation sloop, sir, there's got a handful of people that are going to be wandering around that need, some way to enjoy it. If you would like to follow along.
Well, that fucking sucks, because I got caught up in the... I want to be on
Well,
war.
you know, I've got the task of arming my new ship, so I just wanted to see if you were done with this horse so I could take it.
Ms. Alexander, bosuns, are we good with the horse?
You hear me?
There's a horse on the other ship too.
It's just not stocked. The horse is stocked,
Okay,
so I don't know how it comes
so...
Oh,
see
you
your bucket.
know, why an observation sloop when we can have an
5 and 6, let me see your
observation
bucket.
galleon? You know, I've got actually a superstructure with many windows and fine furniture. I think people would like it up there.
Nope, that is entirely your call, sir.
Alright, wonderful.
Yes, why not? We'll take it out for a spin, you know.
You want me to do it or not?
I'm following the captain.
Alrighty, and then I didn't know what to do with the fine, so I put it in.
Go to my keys. You're joking if they gave him a galleon. Fucking, where is it? Well, I swear my name got erased again. Nope, it's in there. There it is. Fun fact, you cannot make a duplicate folder.
Oh, come then, come.
Because I have an appointment. Of course, I can do that.
We're shoving off soon.
So,
Yeah. That's why I thought somebody... They did not give him... Okay, it's an Indian... No, that is a galleon. They gave him a... Aye. That's...
Such a big aft.
Aye. The cock. Get on, Lamont.
This is fucking brilliant. It's got a walking second floor.
Oh my god, this thing is fucking you. How do we get to the first? Keep looking at the little.
Oh, my lord, this head is even grander than before.
Yes. I don't know how he stole it. I don't know how he stole it. Yeah, I use the key all the time.
This thing's going to be fast as fuck because it's so light.
I believe the Admiral's going to be jealous. You'll have more cannons than him for once.
Full sail.
I don't know what.
Oh, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm assuming, but they let him name it. And names are permanent.
Speed and power.
Oh, I need a good image of this. Oh. Oh, I'm dying. I wanted those images just because it's ridiculous. Yeah. Oh. I like that little observation sloop. It's got a bunch of people on it. The galleon. It's like 5 of us. No cannons. Okay, somebody apparently, dear Captain, we are the royal shipmates have a guide or urgent request. We discussed it with the plans from Royal Harbordasher. Commissioned to build a galleon named the Cockbilly 1000. We have fitted the finest hat available to us. Our craftsmen have lined all with gold trimmers. We are not told what to come, but the cannons were to power. Vessel has been armed with a swivel gun for defense. Ship meets all your standard.
Good luck, lads.
Custom request account.
We'll be cheering you on from the observation galleon.
All right, crew, it's go time. Let's focus up. They have blue flare out. I want.
Galleon costs 5,000 gold.
Prepare blue flare.
100,000 gold for hull. 100,000 gold for hat. Seating 2,000. Total $250,000 gold. Vessels not returned to London. Additional charge of 1,000. Failure to pay will be taken from estates. The royal treasure.
Yeah, I think Block A is gonna get this one for sure.
How can you tell who's on whose ship?
Such a great viewing area.
Aye, Captain.
It actually is.
Yeah, I won't. I can't.
Someone appears to put an island in front of us.
Aye, may want to turn.
We're in a galleon, baby. We can go across land.
Oh no! Oh no!
Seatbelts? This was worth logging in for. Just this alone. Oh. You seem to be outpacing him.
It's because when an unladen galleon was so fast. wonder what this thing would look like in the trade winds.
It's multiplicative, so I assume over 30.
30 in the trade winds?
It's my bet. I mean, we could test it if you want, sir.
What do you think? Should we?
If I can get a reading.
Yeah, go ahead and get me a reading.
It's such a pain.
I've got your reading for share.
You've got it, Stains?
Yeah, I've got it.
I just have to go up here to do it. Ah, shit, he moved the mast. I was going good until he moved the mast. Oh, it's doing that thing again where I'm not in line right. Fuck. You gotta swing way out. There we go. Come on. Swing back. Forwards. There we go. Starry night. Oh, somebody's getting ass handed to him. Where is it? It usually starts with the sun, right? There. We're going north. Come on, I just need another one. There it is. It's going that way. I just need one more.
Well, it's time to go into the trade winds to see just how fast this bitch can go.
Aye,
Aye, sir.
You're on 15 knots right now, Sam.
Far do we gotta go to get in the trade winds? Gotta go across the grid. I knew this was the right decision, and I'm not going to regret it. Unless we try to chase one.
So excited.
The Master Chief's on board. I just noticed that. Let's see, 15 knots. We should cross the grid in decent time. And before he wants to do, see how fast he can do the lap. Alright, I'm trying to start shitting RP. See if I can get people to do timed laps. How fast can you go do a lap in the trade winds?
anyone have any food, by the way? I
Aye, sir.
hungry. Any full meals? Thank you.
No, sir, that's all I got.
Excellent. Thank you.
I'll be fine. Unless we're out for like 2 hours.
We're nearing.
We're encroaching on it. Wind's at our back.
How about that first war game battle, Weathers?
That was interesting. I didn't realize we took their gun deck first.
It just felt good to be on the winning side for once.
Yeah.
Completely slaughtered all their decks. It's wild.
Captain, I wonder how long it would take to do a full lap in the trade winds.
I'm wondering that. Yeah, let's see how fast we go.
Go about 13 knots now. Brace yourself.
Yeah. Shit.
Trade wind coming.
Just waiting for that kick where it's like, because it's fast. It hits you hard when you suddenly sail into it. There we go.
Trade winds.
17.
Oh,
The servers. Oh, he kicked it out, didn't he? Yep.
Slipping out.
I see you slip.
No, we're not in the center of the trade winds. We're really going to get up to speed once we're in B3.
All right, man. Have a good one. This is killing me. He couldn't keep it in the middle right away because his galleons, of course, turned terrible under full sail. So he didn't line it up right. Oh, he's on the edge. He's trying. Grid like crazy busy? Oh, grid's busy. That's why it's so choppy. There he goes. Nice. He's bringing it around. There's the trade winds. Rufus Storm. Get off my screen. I'm trying to see how fast I'm going. I believe we're going to shimmer before you get up to speed.
Back in trade winds. Alright, looks like we're going to have to go shimmer.
He's floating. Once we get out of grid, it'll be easier to control too. 20. God damn, it's still climbing. He's not even in the center. He's barely on the side. Oh. Yeah, now he'll be able to do the time. 19, 20,
All right,
21.
How are we looking now?
Climbing fast.
Did you just say 25?
27.
Oh, lost the middle. Oh, there he goes.
Come on, come on. 28.
28, yeah.
That's tied with an Indiaman.
Let go.
Come on. 28 and a half.
Come on, Billy Cocko.
Just want to creep over that 29. Funny is when he straightens it out, it should reach max.
20 and a half. Kind of hovering around there.
I know the wind does help it too, so I feel like a storm kicked up or something to go even faster.
Are all of these all of these combat sales? All of these are combat sales, right?
I can check.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's usually in the... Master Chief, I'm starting to hear a bit of your inner thoughts.
Lieutenant Pimp, they are all combat sales.
All combat sales, eh?
All combat.
Can you hear me, Master Chief? Because I can hear you.
Yes, Master Chief, we can hear a bit of stuff that I don't think we should be able to hear, if you know what I mean. So, this is as fast as she goes. How fast?
28 and a half.
28 and a half in trade winds is just incredible.
I'm sure she'd top 30 in a storm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 100%. Rightio, well, I'm going to start taking her back. She needs to be fitted with cannons and, you know, much more.
I tried to get him to do it.
My goodness, if I'm actually going to be using this against pirates.
You'd need a full billet, sir.
Am I mistaken in saying this turns faster than an Indian?
Wrong.
It could be a size thing.
Takes longer for the sails, though.
So, with 24 cannons on either side for the gun deck, think you'd put any on the top deck?
I don't think it's necessary. Honestly, don't.
What is the crew limit on this thing? 59. What is the weight?
It's Shatterstone Island.
Oh no. 57,000.
Yes, we still just need to christen it whenever, you know, somebody offers a bottle.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch his VOD of where he finds out he gets the Cockbilly 1000. Cause that...
That would be Master Kevin Parker, sir.
Warehouse, and then we'll grab him, and then we'll get the necessary things, and then boom. beautiful, isn't it?
Sure, it's.
It is going to be the pride of the Royal Navy.
What are we gonna aim for? 8 bosuns, 6 bosuns? What do you think?
We're probably going to need a minimum of 5.
2,
Well, just tomorrow. You know,
3,
fuck it.
4, 5. Yeah,
just get
5
on
is about what I
the
was thinking.
side.
The hat is so big. Like, it is... I know for a fact that he's got an armored brig going up. This was just a joke. I think they were thinking about making a war.
This would be a momentous occasion for Troll.
I think so too. We just need to muster up all the men necessary to man a craft of this size and then get it fitted with guns and ammo and resources.
Huh. Oh, sir, I found out some good news this weekend. Do you remember our dance place when you signed the autograph on the picture thing? You went to see the hat house thing?
Aye.
There's like 4 hat houses now. And believe it or not, there's even a turtle with a hat house.
I've heard about that, and we're going to have to stop by to say hello.
Of course, sir. Oh, that would help lift your spirits a bit.
My spirits have been lifted already. Think of this ship. Absolutely massive.
When I was trying to organize a trip, sir, I didn't actually see this coming. So you've outdone me, sir, on the spirit lifting for sure.
The only thing is left is to get this decorated properly. Which I believe Miss Mouse, unless she wants to kill me, can do this.
Have you seen Miss Mousie's latest hat, by the way?
What's that?
Oh, yeah, her new hat. It's adorable as hell.
No! Oh, I haven't seen it.
I won't spoil it, sir, but just let me say she looks freaking adorable.
I can't wait to see what she has.
Yes.
I feel like you could fit a whole art gallery in.
We could, and I am planning on doing it.
Why don't you have a Dipsy's art gallery on one of the floors? I'm sure Dips could fill up a floor, sir.
Aye, I did commission her for some more art as well.
She's finished that, sir. By the way, I haven't seen it, but she's let me know she's finished.
So can you imagine the diplomatic meetings you could hold on this thing?
Oh, they'll be incredible.
You could have like a ball.
Green flare to the aft. Multiple green flare.
Green flare behind, sir.
Oh yeah, it looks like is that a schooner or a sloop?
Want me to return green flare?
Fire green flare.
Alright, green flare in 3.
I just happened to look back.
Oh, she definitely stops quicker than an Indian man too.
Oh, she does. Please tell me that this isn't a, oh, there's pirates warning.
Why that? No, it couldn't be.
No, that's just.
Wonder who it is.
Hello, vessel. How can we help you?
Oh, he's using the cheese.
Oh, is he using
Hmm.
cheese? Oh, that's disappointing. We're not using cheese.
Cheese bad. Cheese very bad.
Don't speak your language.
I didn't think the cheese was working at all. Is that Hugo? It might be Hugo.
This clown makeup then.
Oh, it is Hugo. I can't hear him. He's gonna have to stop using cheese. That's the reason why he can't hear us. Hugo! But we're trying to figure out why he can't talk to us.
Oh. Now I'm
Can't you hear me?
No, I can hear you. How can we help
can
you? Wait, you...
I can barely hear you up there. You're
You may have to
super
shout,
quiet.
Captain.
Oh, can I shout? Can I
Yeah.
shout here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Hey, go. Sam Ballaroo here, but everybody calls me Roo.
Hi, greetings,
Didn't know
sir.
that. I swear- Yeah, now I can hear you.
How can I assist you?
I was just over to see. This is the biggest goddamn Navy ship I've ever seen. I was seeing if any of my friends were around, you know?
Oh, thank you. Yes, this is a new ship. It's called the Cockbilly 1000.
Oh, god damn, it's fucking huge.
It is wonderful.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I don't know if this will fit in my heart, but this thing's so goddamn big.
It is. It barely fits in my berth.
Oh, god. Oh, wait a minute. In your bath?
Yes, a berth. That's where we put ships, in a berth.
Oh, I thought you were talking about in a bathtub. I was about to say, you got a big-ass bathtub.
No, not a bath. A berth.
Oh, God, I don't know what that is, but I'll just take your advice for it. But again, my name is Shambhala Roo, but everybody calls me Roo. I work at the Animal Sanctuary right over there on C2, in the Shadowstone Island Cove.
Get out. Do you actually live in Shatterstone Island?
Oh, yes, sir. We turned the big cove into an animal sanctuary.
Have you heard the story about Shatterstone Island?
I heard it was once infested with pirates, but now we turned it into something good.
Shatterstone Island used to belong to the Shatterstone family. It's not a tale the Navy would tell you.
Well, I mean, hopefully it wasn't bad, because we're trying to take care of animals and save them over there.
Oh, it wasn't bad. It was worse.
Oh, shit.
The
They ain't gonna
Shatterstone family was rife with drama and familial conflict. There was death, poisoning, and an uncle who liked to fuck fish.
Yeah, fuck fish?
Yes, he was a fish fucker.
That doesn't sound too healthy.
No, it wasn't. He was a big disgrace to the family.
Yeah, I would think so. Well, I didn't catch your name there, sir.
My name is Captain Flemington. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Do you know someone? I think her name was Mouse.
Yes, I know Miss Mouse. She is my bestest friend.
I met her once and told her about Tiny, and she said to make sure if I ever met you, if I tell you about Tiny, tell you that I can't let her leave.
Wait, why is that?
Well, Tiny's a rhino.
Come again.
Hey, we got somebody doing it. Said they couldn't take care of the rhino, and she wasn't collecting stone like she was supposed to. So they brought her to the animal preserve, and we give her mud baths daily, and we take care of her and let her live a life of luxury.
We can take that rhino off your hands.
Oh no, I mean, Tiny's my friend there, sir. We just got her a boyfriend.
Well, maybe if they, make love, I can have the child.
I mean, I can keep an eye out and see if I can get, anybody else is bringing rhinos over, and I mean, I could definitely set up an adoption.
2 rhinos in love, if you know what I mean.
That's a pretty damn good singing voice you got there, Mr. Fleming.
Thank you. Yes, I've always wanted a rhino, but you see, people don't think I am responsible enough for the rhino, or they just hate them. I think it's more so that they hate them.
Hey, well, you can't hate Tiny. Tiny's a big sweetheart. She likes behind her horn scratched and a good belly rub.
Sure, she does. For
Yeah,
her
we
own
got-
safety, I think I should hold off on taking the rhino for now. If there is a rhino off.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you ever want to come visit her and give her some love and stuff, you're welcome too. We're hoping we submitted a paperwork the other day, hopefully to get the Navy sponsorship of it so we can build Tiny a Savannah so she can run free and run around and have a good time.
I think that would be wonderful. I think the Navy should be investing in this sort of stuff, this sort of beautiful thing.
You like rhinos so much. What you think about otters? Cool. We got us an otter pool that you can go swimming with the otters.
I mean, otters are right.
And I'm trying to. The one of the person I'm looking for. You were one of them that was told to tell about Tiny, but said Miss Mouse said you can't have her. And then I'm looking for Mr. Puffins because we got goat yoga, and I heard he really liked the yoga.
Oh yeah, Puffins, he is a whiz when it comes to yoga, which is the art form of making yogurt, I believe.
Well, I'll take your word on that, sir.
I'm not much of a yoga man myself. I don't really know how all of that craft works, but I just make the assumption because yoga.
I guess I should probably be watching the area and not just playing with my phone.
Well, I mean, I'm a chef, sir, and I can tell you if they're the same, then I might want to go back and learn some more.
Hi. Well, we might stop by the Shatterstone Cove to check out your animal preserve.
Oh, please do. Yeah, definitely. We'll let you, hug the penguins, love on the kitty cats, do some yoga. I'll even bring Tiny out and let you love on Tiny.
Oh, it sounds lovely.
Yeah, well, y'all enjoy yourselves on this big old ship and be safe now. Safe sails out there.
Of course. You take care, Rule.
And what did they say? Oh, yeah, for king and country.
For king and country.
Yes, for
King and country. Hello, Roo.
Hey, now we have a good.
Good up, bye.
You could totally hide a rhino on it.
Bye there, Pip.
We can hide a rhino on this ship, and I think I will.
Well, sir, he said.
What?
He said Mouse said you couldn't have Tiny, but he never said anything about Tiny's children.
Exactly. Exactly. I shall take the children.
I have always encouraged the rhino bit.
Kind of creepy, doesn't it?
Not at all. As long as you mean rhino children, sir.
Yes, rhino children.
Oh, that's not creepy at all.
Yeah, all right. Yes, I shall take the rhino children.
Do baby rhinos have like a specific name for them? Like goats are called kids.
Calves. I guess calves.
I believe rhino babies are calves or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. It's like a bow. Even though a rhino isn't technically a bovine, is it related to the bovine family?
Sure. They got titties like calves.
Spanish.
Cows. Titties.
Oh, by the way, sir, I've got something really fun for you to try when we get back, okay?
What's that?
I've got something really fun for you to try once we get home.
Oh? Yeah?
Yes. But I'll tell you more.
Incoming.
once we are back on land. want it a little bit. And you're going.
I think the green one's gonna actually hit us. You don't get that it's in other games. This is what I'm gonna miss. Moments like this, the uniqueness, just because there's just doesn't.
Shema.
Oh.
Oh, God, let's see. Let's see.
Should be in the. Oh, we're in the south. That's bad. Ba 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 ba. Oh no. Somebody got their schooner stuck in the wharf on their docks. I don't even know how they did this.
We got
Hey.
some wonderful Navy wins, lads. Wonderful Navy wins.
The seas are quite choppy.
Yeah. Ah, yeah. That's probably all those war games and everything going on.
Yep.
7 knots. Bloody hell. It's so slow. I mean, kind of going fast.
For Navy wind. Look at that tiny into there with the trade locked. 3-4. No, another galleon. 2 galleons, mink.
2 galleons in love, if you know what it means.
Let's see. The only other galleon I ever
What do you
see.
think would happen if one galleon and another galleon made love? Do you think that would make
Indiaman.
a brigantine or an Indiaman, eh? They're always a
Indiaman.
ship size smaller. So,
Must establish dominance.
so 2 Indiamen would make a brigantine, 2 brigantines would make a schooner, 2 schooners would make a sloop, 2 sloops would make a raft, but what would 2 rafts make?
A dinghy?
A dinghy, and then 2 dinghies would make like a wooden toy boat.
Sailor.
Just say-
Well-
the tree.
What about a dino raft and a regular raft?
I don't know. Well, that's some dangerous territory. I guess we'd be making a different sort of breed of ships, eh?
You ever been downriver from a logging plant and you see those logs floating downriver and they're like in a mass? Probably what you.
Probably.
You're gonna have to turn towards the port.
Come on. No, we're really struggling right now.
Hopefully this storm rolls in soon.
Well, hopefully it blows into our direction. You know, it wouldn't be a crisp of vessel such as this if we did not experience the Navy winds, eh?
This is true.
Without Navy winds, really, truly, would it be a real test of this ship?
Wonder how ridiculous it would be. Okay.
You know, if we pulled towards the Freeport, we could go just a little bit faster.
All right, come on. Still awful wind. Yeah, that song stuck in my head. It's terrible, you know, when you have a song stuck in your head, you just can get out.
That always gets stuck in my head is it be a ring-a-ling when you want some.
What? What? What sort of song is that? I don't think I've ever heard that song.
Heard that song? Give me a
Yeah, I don't think I have.
when you want something.
Give me a ring-a-ling when you want some ding-a-ling. Is that referring to the sex?
So, sir.
Oh, no, not the sex.
That is just completely inappropriate.
Just give me a ring-a-ling. What do you want there, ding-a-ling? Come on there.
Give me that ring.
Oh, nice
Ring-a-ling
ring-a-ling to it.
for that ding. Ding-a-ling. Okay, I mean, nice ring to it, I get it. Nice ring-a-ling, ding-ding. Two ring-a-lings in love, if you know what I mean. I must seriously stop.
Let's see how hard this ship I run front to the back.
Wonder who won the war games there.
I wonder.
wonder
I
who
guess
won.
we'll find out when we get there, eh?
We'll put my coin on blockade.
You think Balake? Why do you think Balake?
I sail with him a lot, sir. He's pretty solid. He's very aggressive.
Alright, remember though.
Well, aggressive doesn't necessarily mean victory. It just means
Ah.
that's the tactic they use.
Also, Archie, aka Wallace, was on Captain Flemington as well. He learned from the best.
I was gonna say, Wallace has been in quite a while. He's had a lot of time at the helm.
Mm-hmm. Up go.
I hope Wallace won.
You never knew.
Is he really just sailing us straight into the wind?
I got this thing.
Master
Yeah, I read it most.
This thing is going to be an absolute nightmare to bosun. However, my lord, I can't wait until I get this thing out.
I can't.
I will say, sir, you do have 2 gun ports at the front that don't be cannon 2 starboard that inoperable stairs.
This is how you get to the gun deck, or at least one of the gun decks.
I don't think
I think. I don't know, how do you get the keel? Keel's farther back. Is that another gun deck?
we're not going to have
Okay, this is the keel.
in order to properly.
Now this is the keel. So you have a keel. You have a floor above the keel. Gun deck 1. 2. How do you get to gun deck 3?
You know what they say, half the battle. Cannons head right at you.
I mean, it would freak you out, yes.
That's the bog.
4 cannon broadside. Shit themselves.
That's holding.
Aye, yes, but it would be very heavy, unnecessary.
Oh, okay, here we go. Here's the rear. Oh, that's how they did it. They they anchored it as part of the gun deck and didn't put on the.
It doesn't really need any more intimidation if you think about it.
This is the gun deck.
I mean, what's more intimidating than a bloody galleon coming at you?
2 galleons?
Well, yeah, I guess you got me there.
But the worst thing is, a schooner can sink a galleon.
He's not wrong. You can sink a
A
galleon.
schooner can sink a galleon.
Aye. Park it on the aft.
First answer. We witnessed Lieutenant Burke sink a galleon, sir, at the 48 war we had a while back.
What? Like a fully staffed, fully manned galleon?
Maybe. I don't think it was fully manned. Did have quite a large group on them.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
We had it fully staffed then, 100% no, definitely.
At that point, you just start boarding.
I think I would have to resign. Yeah, I think I would have to resign as the captain if I ever had that.
Oh, we'd have it full.
Yeah, this can't let that happen. That would be something I would never be able to live down.
He's actually sailing directly into the wind.
Bloody hell. We're just gonna go and turn this a little bit.
Five and a half knots.
Yeah, fastest to G4 and back. No, I guess G6? No, G5. Ugh. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ugh. Man, I wish I could stay on late tonight. I think there's gonna be some fun tonight. Fortunately, I have to go to work tomorrow. Yay, money. So I can keep doing this, because I don't make any money doing this. For the most part. I make occasionally some, like, the kind souls. Fog? Yeah, that's fog rolling in. We're cold front. Cold front fog.
I don't know if berthing it where my brigantine used to be is a good idea. I might have to park it outside.
It doesn't quite
There's-
fit in there anymore, sir. She's stick with 3C.
There's space near the Wave Knight on the PLU docks.
I might just park it like right outside the wall. Actually, I do need to bring this in so it can be, you know, supplied. So I might just have
Ooh.
to berth it just one more time just so that it can receive.
You could move the Admiral ship into your dock and take his spot.
Yes, I could do that. I can just nudge the Admiral ship over with this. It's big enough. So a little nudgy, and then I'll just fit right in there.
Well, I believe
actually, I heard that Kinsley's ship sunk.
Aye.
Lionheart. Would this fit in a Indianman berth?
Not 100% sure, sir. They're only a little bit wider than a brig.
This fog is terrible.
It is terrible. It's incredibly difficult to see anything.
Good thing Mr. Staines is ready to bosun.
Yep.
Whoopsie.
Sorry, people. I just wanted to see
Yeah, I
from that
can't see jack shit.
No.
Indiaman is just off the starboard there, sir.
Right. Yeah, this is a terrible fog. I can't see anything. It's as thick as pea soup.
Straight up the bow. Now, that's the gap in there if we can fit through.
You think we'll be able to turn around in there?
They turned the Indiamans around.
Yeah, we'll be alright.
Just gonna park it in Kings's spot. Oh. This is how it's going. This is what he sees. He's like,
I think you can. sir.
Hello.
I think you can turn it anywhere.
Hello. How's everyone? Hello. Oh my goodness.
Nah.
Has that always been there?
Hi, Master Mouse.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, hello, Miss Mouse.
Don't hello, Miss Mouse, me.
What
The
is this?
commission came in. The commission I asked for.
I'm dying. Oh man.
The Cockbilly 1000.
Oh. Oh, it's so big. Hey, you got this perfectly.
Tight fit, sir.
It's going to. Oh, look at it. It's going to fit like a glove.
Like a glove. Yep.
Oh man, it's a thing. It's a thing that exists. I think it's. Yep, there it is.
What was that for?
I've never been so angry in my entire life.
Unidentified
Commissioned
vessel.
a
Remove
galleon,
yourself from His
and you put
Majesty's war
yourself
docks, or you'll be fired upon.
250,000 gold in debt. You are 250 fucking thousand gold in debt. Is that right? Because you wanted the upgraded package.
4,000.
The
To
fucking
be fair.
thing. You went to.
This was approved by the Admiral, Secretary. Mouse, this was approved by the Admiral.
No,
Why
it
did you
was
shoot
not.
me? I've got a letter saying otherwise.
Well, I'm the Secretary of the Harbor. That's Captain Flemington. This goes through me. This is an unauthorized vessel. Remove it from the war docks immediately. Immediately, sir.
All right.
Turn. Okay. It brushed. I don't know where he's gonna go with this. Myrick. I recommended Blue Docks because we have space.
All right, well then, back to my berth then, I suppose.
Is she okay, sir?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
No, she's not. What's wrong with her, Secretary Puffins?
War docks means the entire war docks, Captain.
I said Blue. Blue's
Well, I'm
does.
gonna have to park this somewhere so I can get its armament. Oh,
There's a nice spot about
vessel
500
of His
feet.
Majesty's Royal Navy.
That's right there.
You might want to show the Secretary your letter, Captain Flemington. Well, I gave the letter to you. I'm sure if there are any issues,
Oh, yes,
then
and the
I
Admiral
gave it to the
will clear
Admiral.
them That's right.
Yes. I'm sure if there are any issues with me parking this in the war dock, you can take it up with the Admiral who approved of the making of this vessel.
Is that coming aboard the side? Nope. Mouse in the water. Hello, Mr. Cake. Like your new ship you're gonna have to bosun?
Hey, puppets! Mouse, overboard, sir. Second offense.
Oh no.
Mouse
I hope
just
she's okay.
jumped off somewhere.
I think she wanted.
Oh, there.
So sad to hear that Miss Mouse fell off.
There goes Prim.
Captain Flemington.
Yes.
What is this?
It's the Billy Cock
Oh,
1000.
this? It's my new ship. It's the Cockbilly 1000.
Cock Billy 1000. I was I expected Prim to get on mortar and start shooting at it, but
Who do you expect to bosun this ship?
Well, we're going to need a lot of bosuns.
it's so busy.
Tell you the truth, Captain, I would have preferred you to have a sloop. Been a lot easier to bosun.
Oh, yes, But where's the fun in that?
He failed to get to the carber cannon in time.
You have a writing desk on the Cockbilly 1000?
You know, I don't think I did pay for that package. I wasn't even aware.
I want to
that
know
I
who
was
set this
supposed
up,
to be paying
because it's
for it.
funny as shit.
Well, yes, I think some time ago, somebody asked if I needed to send a letter to London's shipwrights, asking if I needed a larger hat concerning the Admiral's hat, to which then I said, oh, certainly. And I guess by that request, they thought I meant
A
that I
shinny.
needed an entire ship built for the hat.
Got one.
So this is the
more.
1,000 galleon hat that I had commissioned.
Puffins. Well, we're not missing any ships, so.
Well played, Captain Flemington. Well played.
To be perfectly honest, I didn't know this thing was being built for me.
Mouse and Judah and.
To be perfectly honest, I didn't think that letter would make it to London. Oh my! I signed it on the app.
Did you say? Oh no! I mean, excellent. Good work, Kate.
Now we just need to fit this big boy in the little spot.
That's what she said.
This is my first time sticking something big in a small slot. Ah.
That's what she said too.
I'm gonna have to watch.
Tell anyone else about that letter? Did you, Captain Flemington?
I'm gonna have to watch Fist, and I'm gonna watch the Admirals.
Perfectly honest with you, I had
Venom's.
forgotten the letter I had written altogether. I didn't even know this is why it was built.
The Cockbilly 1000.
Stain, Weathers, can you please go over there to the corner with Mr. Lamont for a second?
Does it?
Are you sure this has no way on this God's green earth this gets back to me, right?
Knows we can hear, right?
Yeah, what?
I just you know, if I need a...
Okay, he's intentionally talking, not whispering.
It's not only am I gonna have Secretary Prim, I'm gonna have both Operations Secretary, I'm gonna have the Admiral, and I wanna have Miss Mouse wanting to chop off my bloody head if they find out I'm the one that wrote that letter.
Oh, you were the one responsible for this.
No, you forget about the lair. Forget about it, sir. Oh yeah, the thing I was going to.
Who's up there? Puffins and Prim?
I need it more now than ever, if I'm to be honest.
I'm assuming that's Prim up there. Chief's on the dock. Rain, good timing. I'm gonna have to run to the kitchen and get food before I go to sleep a little bit. I'm going to clear the deck. I don't know about you.
Incoming!
That's what I said. I'm like, I'm going to clear the deck. I recognize that sound.
Incoming!
He's intentionally going long. Oof. 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 Oh no, I should have jumped off. Secretary? Captain got a new ship.
Incoming.
I see.
Not going.
It's kind of hard not to see it.
Secretary Prim is very unhappy.
Yes, and he should be. I am unhappy.
Goes
And
another
there
one.
goes another one.
He'll clear it. Almost got the admirals.
And they're not leading their
There's
shot.
one more.
Ooh, now they're on the harbors.
Oh,
Ooh, that
and
one
cannon
hit.
fire. Whoa.
Yeah, harbor cannons
I
are.
just seen Mouse run that way.
Yeah, harbor cannons do not mess around.
This we can say we got on our maiden voyage weathers.
I got up to 28.5 knots. That was good.
Yeah, it was impressive.
I love this Navy. This is the moments I love being here. I told them we could always dock up at the Plu. Nobody would have noticed.
Yeah, nobody ever pays
Uh oh.
Nobody does, really.
Right, they're gonna make us push. It's never too bad. It's never real bad.
Today's gone bonkers.
This is a good morale boosting. This is what we needed. Just some fucking weird, goofy ass weirdness.
That long and come here. All four. Three of you. I don't know if
I laugh. I can't help it.
Wonder how well solid gold actually, pings ships, cannons.
Scooch to the right, scooch to the right. We're over the line.
Scooch to the right, scooch to the right.
Scooch to the right.
Bless the way. Down in Africa. He's just watching it. I really should hop off. I need to get more prep before I go to work tomorrow. This is hard to miss out on. This is the stuff I love. I might stay for this a little bit.
Mouse? Dear.
I think she's gone off the deep end.
She did shoot him.
Are you alright, Mouse?
She just hit him.
Would a chocolate bunny help you with all this, Mouse?
Normally I would say yes, but I think I'm past the point of saving now. I think this is what we call a mental breakdown.
Please don't have a mental break.
I'm done. Oh. I can't.
The most adorable mental breakdown I've ever seen.
Now, if we enable her, is that like helping murder?
Yes, it is.
She hasn't even heard about the rhino yet, so that's good.
Secretary. What rhino?
What? Quiet in the right.
Said that out loud.
I'm gonna start shit. Of course I'm gonna start shit when I can like this.
Order's good.
Yes, Lieutenant.
Drake and Kalani, would you like to take 2 ships out? Drake and Kalani, yes. Would you like to helm the next 2 ships?
Sure.
I can do it.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Secretary, Master Chief. Did the Admiral go to sleep?
I have no idea, but I assume.
Damn. Okay. I was gonna say if we can get them versus Indian men, but it seems like we'll just divvy up some crew. NCOs, go ahead and fill in the lines. We're just doing more war games. If you don't have the time, by all means, step to the back. All right, everybody at ease. We're going to be doing another set of war games. If you don't have 45 minutes to an hour at the absolute most, by all means,
I want
step to the back of the
to.
parade.
I'm gonna go to bed. I really do need to prep
Everybody
for work
else,
tomorrow.
just fill in the lines, fill in the lines.
These are war games. They do go fast, so...
Yeah, I'm going to bed. I might talk to Man for a second. Nope, you fucked off. Okay.
Okay, bosuns, quickly, take a step forward. And this is all bosuns, not just accredited ones. And if you are aiming to be accredited, take an extra step forward. If you are just learning how to bosun, just step forward once.
Quartermaster? Did either of you see the Wallace and Block A fight?
I was on it.
How did it go?
Wallace won.
That makes me happy.
That time we didn't actually.
Sorry.
Time, I was on blockade ship. That time, the Gemini didn't lose a fucking deck immediately. Like
That's
they did
great.
Before somehow.
Sorry, I
It was an actual fight.
worked with Wallace a little bit, and I was rooting for him. So, unfortunately, I had to step away for the Plu, and I missed being able to get on the ships for the actual battle. So, that makes me happy.
Agree with you, I would.
I was on the Cockbilly 1000.
Weathers, by the way, you're talking quite loud right now.
I shouldn't be.
Like you got your big voice.
I hate everything about this.
I agree.
My controls should be whisper, yell, talk. I hate vanilla.
It's the Mercury, first line of the Gemini.
What?
Oh my.
That makes sense. Lieutenant Balake.
I'm assuming we're dismissed.
Credited. Did you like those who are to
doing as well.
rely on them while they're doing it? Because that's part of the actual accreditation process.
CQC training, so these. Thursday, Sunday. I should be able to do Sunday. Definitely not Tuesday or Thursday. Oh, books. That'll be something I'll peruse tomorrow evening. Might grab some food out of the Blue and look at that book. I am interested in CQC only because I want to learn how to punch things, be good at it. Like, what do I need to watch for? What do I need to be good at? What do I need to do? That's this stuff. It's actually something I'm interested in learning. I spent all 5.5. I made it so I was massively disinterested in close combat fighting. So I want to make a change. Please tell me we actually have balanced food here. Nope. Nobody's fucking resupplied this and it's empty. Alright. Standard department, blah blah blah. Billet, Smythe Lagerson, man, gone, dead. Title, blank. Blank. Pluto do updated. There's nothing in here but the, one sheet. Oh, Martin's dead. Martin's dead. And I don't even see Harlow on here. Oh yeah, I was coming in here because I could get the other one. See if there's anything left in that one. I don't have my keys. I don't have my fucking keys. Mother friggin' fraggling Ragler rocks. Forgot I put my keys away. Glad the images are working.
Perfect.
That gets me out of the side of the fort.
I wonder what happened to the galleon. They're not currently shooting at it. I didn't see it parked over here, so. The prison ship's out. Or it's moved, one or the other. I don't see a berth for it either, so. Yeah, honestly, I thought he was going to park it down like we have galleon parking in front of the Plu. Just like, alright, bring it over here. This fucking building. Oh, I forgot the joke I was gonna do. I needed signs. I was gonna put a in remembrance of Harlow on the. Is this all we have for food? God damn! Somebody. Oh no, we don't have any salt. Or whatever. That'll keep me from dying for the minute. All right, I'm just gonna put up a posting that says restock food barrels. Yeah. Trying to get circles because I don't know which way is the fastest way back to the. So that'll keep me dying for the minute. Oh. Stay here for a second and read this book. Vitamins. Okay, nothing crazy. Basically information I've heard before. Alright, alright, I'm gonna call it there, because like I said, I got some stuff I gotta do.